Hello guys, Jan here, and this is Addy. So she's the love of my life, She's my girlfriend, and she's the person that I'm talking about in my video, in my relationship video, in my core value, and we have been together for 8 years now, you know.
And
So
more.
yeah, and more, 8 years plus. To be specific, I think that's
8 years and 4 months.
8 years and 4 months. We're turning 9 on August 2018. Anyway, so since I value relationship a lot, and it's with her, you know, we just wanna share something that I think can help people. For those people who are in a relationship, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or someone that you're courting, I think it's really important for you, or we think that it's really important for us to have a relationship that sticks. Because here's the truth: usually, it's a different feeling when you're starting a relationship. Like we get all the goosebumps and all the butterflies in the stomach and things like that, all the figure of speech. We feel energized, we feel happy, we feel inspired every day to do stuff. But eventually, as time flies, there are a lot of things that you're going to experience together with your loved one. Okay, so I can say this with confidence because we have been together for 8 years, and we had some ups and downs moment. So yeah, so for today, this video, we're going to share one each, so one from me, one from her, as to how we can improve our relationship, or how do we maintain the relationship in order for it to be good. Is it going to be like a perfect thing? Of course not. Everybody has a different way of doing it. Every couple has a different style of being in a relationship. We also have our own. Okay, so let's do this. So Addy, you wanna
So
start?
I guess one tip that I could give is that you have to have the mindset of giving, like serving your loved one. You should always give time, effort, like the things that would make him feel special or like a king. For example, when we go to lunch or dinner, you give him food, you serve him food, and if there's no water, you give him water. If it's in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, he's the first thing that pops in your mind, and you say good morning, I love you, something like that. So in the end, as time would go by, communication gradually is increasing. So, and we communicate a lot. We ask questions. I ask how's his day like. He asks how my day goes. So I guess that's just one tip.
Yeah, communication. That's the beauty about the internet. So whoever created the internet, we are really blessed to have you in our lives, because we communicate a lot, like iMessage, text, call, messenger, and yeah, we sometimes send photos of our faces just to remind, hey, that I'm here for you and all of that. So and it is true, up until now, for the 8 years, every time we wake up in the morning, like obviously in a different house, I have a different house, she has a different house, she texts me like good morning, I love you, and I also do that to her. I mean, it may sound, yeah, it's corny, or like it's becoming obsolete, but the feeling and knowing the fact that she's there is a different feeling. So communication is really important. So yeah, thank you for that. For me, one of I think one practice that any couple can do is to really think about mysterious ways to make ourselves happy, or make your loved one feel happy. So here's like a real story. When we were still starting 8 years ago, she was the one who kept on writing a lot of letters, and she gives it to me, and all these letters is just love letters, words of encouragement if I'm down, or things like that. And I don't really write letters for her. But after, for quite some time, we have been working together, and I miss her because we now have like a different professional life. She's working in a different place, and I'm also working in a different place. So the physical time that we have with each other has been reduced. And so I thought of, I miss her. I miss her because again, for the past 8 years, we have been together physically, and then boom, there's a shift that happened. And so I wrote a letter to her, and then I also like wrote in a notebook just all the things that I appreciate about her, for always being there and things like that. And so when I showed it to her, she was surprised because she knows that I'm not really like that. That's the funny thing about love, right? Like we do things that we think we can't do, but we do it because we love to. And that's what happened. And so when I gave it to her, she was really happy. She was, tears of joy. And for me, the person seeing that in front of my eyes, like she's crying while she was reading, it was really, fulfilling because I know that she was touched with the letter. Okay, so yeah, that's just one of the things, or two things from me and from her. Communication, and then find ways to keep the fire burning, or like mysterious ways, and it's like a surprise. So guys, if you are in a relationship, I think the main point is to make each other feel valued. Always find ways to spend time. Always find ways to add value to the person, to that loved one of yours. Whether it may be your mom, it may be your dad, your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. It really depends. As long as you really find ways to add value to them, and that's really important for us. So if you find this video to be helpful, please click the like button. If you have your own ways of like making yourself feel happy together with your loved one, or making your loved one feel happy or feel valued, please comment them down below. Maybe, and obviously we're going to learn things from you. We're just sharing our own experience. And then click the share this to your friends, or to those people who are, who have been in a relationship. And yeah, subscribe to know more about me, about us, and how we can add value to each other. So thank you. This is Jan and Addy. We're logging out. Thank you.